Hey guys, it's Dr. Tim Harrigan. I wanted to talk to you today about getting a diagnosis and treating things. So in our office, we're kind of a causative office where we want to address the cause of somebody's problems versus treat something. There's medications are for treating things, right? You see the commercials where maybe there's an RA medication that says 80% of the participants lowered their symptoms by 20 to 50% after 3 months or whatever it is, right? The goal is not to treat something in our office. We don't want to do that. The goal is to figure out what is out of balance in the body. There's 3 things that can happen in the body: deficiencies, toxicities, and just imbalances. So let's talk about those briefly. Deficiencies is not enough of something. This could be not enough good fats. This could be not enough enzymes, not enough vitamins, not enough minerals, not enough macros, not enough protein, whatever it is. Deficiencies are not enough of something. It could be as simple as water. You're not drinking enough water. So let's work on that stuff. If we find a deficiency, let's start working on it. We know we need to anyway. Instead of getting caught up in this diagnosis realm, this paradigm, let's just work on what needs worked on. So there's also toxicities. Toxicities, we all have them. We are in a world now where there's literally 2 million chemicals in our environment. You can't avoid them now. Toxicities mean too much of something. Usually it's synthetic things, our personal care products, our foods we're eating ultra processed foods. So those toxicities, it could be heavy metals, stuff like that. Those toxicities are throwing off our homeostasis. There's too much of something that shouldn't be there. Then we have imbalances. Imbalances are maybe neurological imbalances or stress, hormone imbalances, things like that. So instead of getting caught up in this diagnosis, some people say, well, what's the problem? I want a diagnosis. Is it Crohn's disease? Is it lupus? Whatever it is. We don't get caught up in that, first of all, because I don't want to treat it, second, but also it's not something we have to figure out. We know we have tests that'll help us find those imbalances. We have tests that'll help us find the deficiencies. We have tests that'll help us find those toxicities. Let's work on that stuff. While we're maybe investigating, looking for a diagnosis, let's just start getting you healthier. We have a funny statement. Does it matter the name of your condition or diagnosis if we get you healthy enough? Now let's take lupus, for example. If you give me 10 different lupus people in front of me, they've all been diagnosed with lupus. I don't necessarily care that they have lupus, right? We want to be aware of that. However, I think when we get caught up in a diagnosis, it gets us caught up in a treatment, which doesn't address the cause of the problem, but it also doesn't allow us to have basically critical thinking. It creates tunnel vision, right? We say all these people have lupus. Well, even though we call it the same thing, each of those 10 people have very unique deficiencies we have to deal with. Each of those 10 people have very unique toxicities we have to deal with, and they all have different imbalances we need to find and fix, right? So all we're doing is helping somebody's homeostasis get closer to homeostasis, function better, treat their deficiencies, treat their toxicities, and treat the imbalances. I don't care the name of a condition. People come in every day with all kinds of different diagnoses. And again, I think it creates tunnel vision. So let's just get people healthier. Let's find those deficiencies, toxicities, and imbalances, and let's work on them. Maybe by the time we get you feeling better, we still don't even have a diagnosis, but we've gotten all kinds of progress with improving your health. It's all about function. Symptoms and diagnosis don't determine how to get somebody healthier. They never do. Think of the person that feels great today and they have a heart attack tomorrow. Think of the person that feels great today, next week they get diagnosed with cancer. How we feel has little to do with our health and how we function on the inside. So we say, let's test, not guess. Thank you.